Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
The Jerez circuit, which is full of history, once again witnessed the tenacity of a MotoGP living legend. Marc Marquez, a Lenovo Ducati racer, proved that the spirit of never giving up is not just a slogan, but something he proved on the track. The 2025 Jerez MotoGP race did not seem to go according to plan for Marquez. A fairly good start turned into a nightmare when in the early laps he crashed. The Ducati Desmacedicide GP25 motorbike he was riding skidded after passing a fast corner, causing him to be dragged into the gravel. Many thought that Marquez's race was over there. However, Marquez is no ordinary racer. He immediately got up, pumped up his adrenaline, restarted his motorbike engine, and joined the track from the very back. Without giving in to the pain or minor damage to the motorbike, Marquez began a tough mission, turning things around. With his sharp focus and typical courage, Marquez began to carry out a chase. Lap after lap, he showed extraordinary toughness. Overtaking after overtaking he did, some of them very daring, overtaking opponents in narrow areas that only a few riders dared to try. Amid the pressure, Marquez remained calm. The Lenovo Ducati team in the paddock looked tense and amazed at the performance of their mainstay rider. The spectators in the stands gave a standing ovation every time he managed to overtake. When he finally crossed the finish line in 12th position, it was not just about numbers or points. It was about the message that a true champion is not judged when he is on top, but when he is able to rise from adversity. In a short interview after the race, Marquez expressed his gratitude. "Today was about fighting against myself. After the crash, I only thought one thing: keep fighting. My team deserved the result, and I didn't want to give up so easily," said Marquez with a tired smile. Marquez's achievement in Jerez is real proof that experience, passion, and strong will can work miracles in difficult situations. With this important addition, Marquez keeps his chances of winning the world title alive, and more than that, reaffirms his status as one of the true warriors in MotoGP history. MotoGP Jerez 2025 has recorded another heroic story, and Marc Marquez is the main character. On the other side, start of the race, a burning hope. All eyes were on Marc Marquez as the starting lights went out. Racing on home turf, with the support of thousands of fans filling the stands, Marquez looked full of enthusiasm. His start was quite good, placing him in the leading group in the fight for position. However, on the Jerez track that demands high precision and extraordinary courage, everything can change in an instant. On the third lap, when trying to push harder to maintain his position, Marquez lost the front tire grip when taking turn 5. In an instant, the Desmacedicide GP25 motorbike he was riding skidded off the track. The sound of disappointed sighs was heard from the stands. The Ducati team in the garage held their breath. The camera focused on Marquez, who fell into the gravel. Many thought that the day was over for him. Moment of resurrection, never giving up. However, Marquez is not the type of rider who gives up. Quickly, he got up from the gravel, quickly checked the condition of his motorbike, and tried to start the engine. In a few dramatic seconds that felt like an eternity, the Desmacedicide finally came to life. Without hesitation, Marquez returned to the track, far behind, in 24th place. The bike appeared to have suffered some minor damage to the fairing, but nothing could stop his determination. At that moment, I only had one thought. I had to continue the race, no matter how difficult it was, Marquez said after the race. Lap after lap, a relentless struggle. Throughout the race, Marquez showed incredible consistency and toughness. He began to prey on the riders in front of him one by one. Lap 7, Marquez overtook 2 riders at once at turn 6, showing that he had not lost any speed even after the crash. Lap 10, he closed the gap on the middle group. His aggressive but controlled style allowed him to overtake the other riders without any significant mistakes. Lap 15, Marquez was already in 16th place. The previously silent crowd began to applaud loudly every time he crossed the start-finish line. Lap 20, after a fierce battle with several mid-table riders, Marquez managed to break into 13th position. And finally, on the last lap, after fighting tooth and nail with a bike that was no longer 100% perfect, Marquez secured 12th position. A result that, looking at the chronology, felt like a great victory. Post-race reaction: the steel mentality of a champion. In Parc Ferme, Marquez was greeted with hugs and applause from the Ducati crew. He looked tired but also full of pride. "I wanted to prove that in racing, it's not just about the podium. It's about how you fight until the end, no matter what. Today, I fought not just for points, but to show myself that I still have that fire," said Marquez with sparkling eyes. Ducati team manager Davide Tardozzi also praised Marquez's mentality. "We never doubted his ability. But today, he showed more than just technical ability. He showed the heart of a true warrior," he said. Impact on the standings. With additional points from 12th position, Marquez still remains in the top 5 of the 2025 MotoGP standings. Although not an ideal result, the struggle in Jerez actually boosted the team's morale ahead of the next series, where Marquez is known to always appear strong. MotoGP observers called this performance one of the best comebacks of the season, a reminder that in the world of racing, miracles can happen at the most unexpected moments. Conclusion: more than just racing. What Marc Marquez did in Jerez was not just about the final result on the standings. It was about showing the true essence of motorcycle racing: determination, passion, and the courage to keep fighting even when everything seemed lost. That day, under the hot Andalusian sun, Marquez wrote a new story in his brilliant career, not with trophies, but with his heart. The 2025 MotoGP season has not shown bright hopes for the Monster Energy Yamaha team. In the last few series, the performance of the YZR M1 motorbike is considered stagnant, without any significant developments that can compete with top teams such as Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia. Fabio Quartararo, Yamaha's flagship racer and 2021 world champion, began to lose patience. In several post-race interviews, the French rider could not hide his frustration with the performance of the team and the bike he was riding. "It's not about lack of hard work, but I can't keep fighting alone when there's no progress from the bike. Every race feels the same. The problems with traction, acceleration, and top speed are still big. Other teams are moving forward, we are lagging behind," Quartararo said in a high tone after the race in the 4th series. Rumors of Quartararo's move began to fly fast. Several teams are said to be eyeing his contract signature for the 2026 season, including teams that have more competitive motorcycle packages. In an exclusive interview, Quartararo even made an open threat. "If Yamaha doesn't show progress before halfway through the season, I will start considering other options. I'm not here just to participate. I want to win," he said. The pressure is now on Yamaha. With Quartararo's contract expiring at the end of the 2025 season, team management must move quickly if they don't want to lose their valuable assets. Meanwhile, the fans hope that the world champion does not leave and Yamaha can immediately rise from their slump in performance. On the other hand, the 2025 MotoGP season is running even harder for Monster Energy Yamaha. The hope to rise and return to the championship seems far from reality. In the first few series of this season, Yamaha has not shown significant progress both in terms of motorcycle performance and race results. The performance of the YZR M1, which has been known for its stability in the corners, is now starting to lag behind heavy rivals such as Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia. Classic problems such as poor acceleration, lack of top speed, and lack of rear grip are recurring. This condition
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease.